your help will not always come from your people. When I came here, I had to learn to be with people that are not necessarily from my background. And this one really helped me to see God as universal, as big, as vast, and to not just be caught up with what we know, what I grew up with, but really be open. I'm really open so that God can use me in that school.
Hi, welcome to Link Internationally, a multilingual podcast where we are learning internationally and networking the kingdom. There were more than 6.9 million international students in 2022, and that figure is constantly growing. I'm Anza, your host. I invite you to join me as I discover the inspiring physical and spiritual journeys of international students as they share their personal, life-changing experiences with us. These stories enable us to enlarge our vision of what God has been doing in and through international student migration around the world in order to make His name known among the nations. In today's episode, we hear the story of Loïc, a Gabonese student who ended up studying in Rwanda, though that was not the initial plan. He found himself in a country that was totally new to him, where he thought the main language was English, which isn't the case because in Rwanda, the main language is Kinyarwanda. Loïc learned to open up to the different cultures present on his campus, and as he mingled with them, he came to understand the heart of God for the nations. So, hello Loïc, thank you so much for being with us for this episode. So Loïc, you're from Gabon. It's a Central African country. So can you please tell us a little bit more about your home country and what it was like growing up in Gabon?
Thank you so much for having me today. And of course, I am from Gabon, and Gabon is a very beautiful country. We speak French there, so the main language or the language that we use is French. The youth is vibrant because we like to dance there. We dance both traditional and contemporary dances. We have cuisines from different countries, from Senegal, Togo, and many other countries. So if you come there, you're not going to be lost. So it's a welcoming country. It's a sunny country because over there it's at least 20, 25 degrees Celsius. So if you don't like, if you like a cold weather, you'll be a bit in a discomfort situation there. But it's yeah, it's open to everyone, and I welcome you to my country. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that makes me want to visit. I've never been there. So can you tell us a bit your background? So where did you grow up? Is your family a Christian family?
Yes, I grew up from a Christian home. My mother and father are both Christian, and we grew in that we grew we grew in that atmosphere. And my growing up was around the Bible, around the scriptures, and I've learned from my brothers in faith, and also those who have gone before me. And what I really like is like we were taught to know God, not just going to church as a routine, but to know God. So I've grown up in this atmosphere and church activities, home. So that was my grown up. So that's a bit about me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And so something I sometimes like to ask, what was your dream as a child and then as a high school student?
So as a child, I had like a lot of dreams, but what's come to my mind is I always wanted to learn English. Yeah, that was my dream because I was even mimicking some of the this those people on television trying to speak, even
Oh,
singing in English without even knowing what I was saying. So that was me. So, and as a high schooler,
yeah.
I've developed a passion for medicine. Rwanda was not something I nurtured, I thought about. It was just, as I say, when I was waiting on the Lord for the next step. So here I am in Rwanda. So that's
Mm.
it.
So how was it leaving home, leaving Gabon for the first time on a plane? How was that? You
It,
remember?
it was new, exciting, but it was also challenging. I remember in the plane, I wanted to try to practice the little English that I've read. Oh, and I was stuck. I wanted to ask for I don't know, was it like a fork or something? I don't remember correctly, but I remember that I had to ask the flight attendee, uh, and he said, "Okay, okay, okay, you can speak in French," because it was just it was a mess. It was it was, and when I remember, I remember those things. I just say, "My God, I've come far from, I've come from afar," and I thank God for that. So that was
Mm,
a
yeah.
trip, but it was new, exciting, and
Yeah.
I was excited.
So you knew not so much about Rwanda and you arrived in a completely different country.
Mm.
So can you tell us about your first moments just landing there and trying to find your way out?
Yeah, I landed. I remember the date. It was 19th April 2021. I landed in.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember it because the 20th is my birthday. So,
Oh.
so it was like a gift coming to Rwanda.
Oh. Mm.
So we landed, was at night. We landed and we
Mhm.
were ushered to the main room for checking. And by the at this time it was still COVID, so a lot of checking. You had to be tested and so on. So it was just unbearable. But after that, I had already booked my room, so I was waiting for the one who was appointed to take me there. So I took the taxi as a big boy. I was ushered to my hotel, and from there started my language journey, if I can say that, because I had to juggle between French, English, Kinyarwanda, mostly Kinyarwanda, because the staff in the hotel did not know nothing about English, not even French. So it was difficult for me. So I had
Mm.
to speak with the manager who had little knowledge about French and also English. And yes, I was trying some two, three words in English, trying to see if it can work. And I met also with a Nigerian who really just the way that he started the conversation like I was a native or someone who knew the language, who knew English. I had to tell him, I don't know English. So we had to now uh, we now had to speak through the phone. So we were speaking, the phone translated, and I was too speaking. So this is how we communicated. So
Mm.
that was my first day in Rwanda. And
Mm.
yeah, I also had like someone who were to take me around. So this man, he knew the country, he knew English. So, but I was fascinated by the cleanness of the country. I was fascinated by the weather. I remember looking for the AC in my room. Where is the AC? Looking here and there because it was so cold. And
Mm.
I said that it must there is an AC somewhere. I was looking for it everywhere, but I did not find. Just to realize that it was the weather here. So that was my
Mm. Oh, wow.
first days here in
So it's like
Rwanda,
quite a
and
shock.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a little bit what.
Mm. Well, thank you.
Uh,
And yeah, Loic, during your first month in Kigali, you met many random people, as you said, of course, and but also you got to know other international students like you. So you met some, well, people from Nigeria, you said, people who came to Rwanda to study. Where were they from, and did you get to know some of them personally?
yeah, first of all, the one who took me around Kigali was from Cameroon. So this is the one, and the compound where I was. Uh, when where I got my apartment was just filled with internationals. Of course, national too, but international. So I had
Hmm.
to really adjust. And I'm kind of friendly guy, so I try to really communicate, try to, you know, to befriend them. I remember one who really helped me was from Rwanda. Helped me around. We were neighbor, and he gave me some tricks about how you we should live in Rwanda, and yeah, and
Hmm.
I also met one from another from Chad, another from Nigeria. When I joined the ULK, I really met a bunch of people from different countries. South Sudan, Brazzaville. I met from Nigeria, from Congo.
So ULK is the university campus where you study now, is it?
Yes, yes. When you think about the culture, when you think about uh, and everything that encompasses life, when you meet with other people, you can not just uh, uh, you're not just thinking about your little world, but you really have like open eyes, and you can,
Hmm.
yeah. I think this really helped me
Hmm.
to it helped me in a such a way that I do not go around my people only, but
Hmm.
anyone, and I
Hmm.
could welcome anyone, and that really helped
Yeah.
me a lot because some people, your help will not always come from the old people. So
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So you told us you're a follower of Jesus, Loic, and how the encounters with the international students you met, how have they changed you as a person? As you
mm,
say, your help can come from people from any culture, and you just welcome whoever comes to you. But how has it changed since the time when you were in Gabon, and how even how you see God, how you the vision that you have of who God is and
mm,
others has changed since you met people from different cultures who are
mm.
different from you.
I thank the Lord because I always leads us in the way we should go, and me being here really taught me a lot because in Gabon you are among Gabonese, so there is nothing much that you do because I remember what Jesus said. So if if you only help your people, what do you do? What is extra about what you do? So when I came here, I had to learn to or to to be with people that are not necessarily from my background. And this one really helped me to see God as universal, as big, as vast, and to not just be caught up with what we know, what I grew up with, but really be open. So this really
Mm.
helped me to be more open.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is there, can you tell us about maybe specific encounters with people who are not from your background, not from your system of beliefs, who are not necessarily Christians, and you met them and that kind of opened your eyes on who God is and what God wants from you?
Yeah, I met with people from South Sudan, from Nigeria. I'm talking about mostly those people from English background. I remember meeting with Sudanese. You know, when we are in class, we are mingled. We are so when you need to try to relate to speak with others. I met with people. Like there was one Sudanese girl, and she had she was not like others. Other Sudanese. She said that since younger age, she has always wanted to be a Christian, but uh, her family didn't want it. She was beaten. She was put in condition where if she did not renounce the Jesus, if she did not abandon the way that she wanted to go, being a Christian, of course, she would be banned from the family. So that's really helped me because sometimes when you grow up from a Christian home, you take it for granted. So that really really changed me. So
So, yeah. So that's in that way, God showed you that actually there are people from even very close places or so-called closed who show an interest
yeah, for for
for
the
the
for the
gospel
gospel.
to know Jesus. And have you met other people who have not shown necessarily an interest, but how do you connect with them?
So I have people in my class. They are quite radical about what they believe in. So I believe what I have to do is to to do my best to be uh, to be a model, an example, uh, whether in class or out by my character and everything. So what I do is I speak with them. You know, I don't want to force Jesus on them. I don't think that this one
No,
will work. But I speak with them.
no.
I really speak,
Mm,
and I know that when the time will be good, God will help me out to preach the word. But I'm good. I'm actually good with them. We have conversation. Yeah. I think this is it.
yeah. So do you meet for conversation or do you eat together? Do you play together? What do you do together outside of your lessons and just like
So
courses?
mostly in class we meet. Also outside. No, yeah. Last time I went for a debate where I was a judge, and I met with other people from my class who are from
So what
Sudan.
kind of debate is that?
So it is we have a debate club in
Mm,
in school, and I'm part of the debate club. I'm actually one of the
okay.
yeah the committee member. We were invited to be judges. So I met with a lot of Sudanese. I went to their places. I greeted them. I no, it was really good. Yeah, I tried to relate. I really tried to relate, to interact, to communicate. I know that they know that we are friends. Yeah.
So
Yes.
how has the Lord changed you in the way that you see Muslim people? Because I don't know how much you were interacting with, how much you interacted with them in Gabon, but how has this experience in Rwanda changed your outlook on life in general and really on God's heart for the nations?
Yeah, I what I even realize is as Christian, we really need to really needs to sometimes take a look at others, the way that they practice what they believe in. Because Muslim they pray, I think 5 times a day, and I was talking with someone also from Muslim background. They had like a device where they count how many times they remember God in a day. I say, wow,
Really?
that's that's amazing. So it's really, first of all, I believe that God can reach out to anyone, no matter the background. This is something,
Mm,
and I'm really open so that God can use me in, and this is my prayer, so that God can use
mm,
me in that school I am in, because I'm not here just for studying, but I believe that God has a plan. Apart from that, I know that God can really touch anyone. When he puts
mm,
that in you, you are changed. And we shouldn't be close. We shouldn't be just among us. We should also welcome others that come to the
mm,
Lord. Mm, that's it.
mm. Thank you so much, Loïc. It's very helpful. It's really great to hear from your experience. Thank you for sharing to all of us. God bless you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to this podcast. We hope you enjoyed this new episode, and if you did, do give us some feedback. And of course, please share this episode with others who may be interested in this topic. See you in 2 weeks' time for another episode in English. And if you speak French, you can hear a new episode next week. And before I leave you, a really, really happy and blessed new year to you. Bye.